Is anyone else hyper-aware of their negative personality traits, but can't seem to change them? I feel like a lot of people have negative qualities about their personality but don't realize it, so can't change it. I know almost all of my negative traits and realize I'm doing most of the time, but can't seem to change it. For example, I don't put questions like, "Where did you meet your spouse/significant other?" for password reset questions. What if my marriage doesn't work out, and then I come back to this question but I have forgotten the answer because I'm no longer with her? I'm extremely happy in my marriage, and I don't see a divorce in the future, but I know it's a trust issue. I trust her more than most of my family, but I don't trust anyone completely. Also, I know that I'm obnoxious, annoying, and talk way too much rather than listening sometimes. I just can't seem to shut up when a topic comes up I know a lot about. I know I get jealous easily, not in my relationship, but in my professional life. If someone gets a promotion higher than or equal to my position, I can't help but think they don't deserve it, because I'm smarter than they are, even if it's not true. I'm insecure about my intelligence and have to rationalize why they are smarter than me. They had better schooling, better genetics, etc. At the same time, I can't take a compliment about myself without thinking they are wrong, and I'm eventually going to get exposed as the opposite of whatever the compliment was about. I know these things about myself, but still can't change. Anyone else? I can honestly relate to most of these things you're talking about. I've struggled for a while now, and I'm uncovering more and more about myself as time goes on. It feels liberating in some ways, weirdly. I have seen a therapist about some of it already, and had a not so good experience, however. I highly recommend seeing one. I will be doing the same thing again soon. We will be able to change. Have faith in yourself. I may be assuming too much, but I feel that you are overly critical of yourself from what you have written. I'm the same, but we cannot help it. It's who we are. Remember this for next time and just try changing small things at first. Change doesn't have to come immediately. Good luck, OP. Thank you. I just don't know about therapy. I'm not against it. In fact, I forced my wife to get it and it helped her tremendously. What if a therapist points out flaws I'm not aware of? I'm extremely scared of opening up and becoming vulnerable to anyone. I don't like feeling weak, and because my wife and family have always leaned on me for emotional support, I'm afraid that if there's a problem with me, how can I be there for them? To a point, I probably am overcritical, but I've always found it's better than undercritical. People can't insult me or hurt me if I already believe things about myself that may or may not be true. A therapist doesn't sit back and point out your flaws. How would that be helpful at all? No, a therapist helps you think about thinking. A therapist is like a coach for your mind. Think of it like this. Making sense of these weird emotions and insecurities is like trying to organize a messy room in the dark. A therapist isn't going to clean your room, but he's going to hand you a flashlight. It's still your room, and nobody else but you can clean it up. Why did you text me in that tone? Meow. You better be drinking water. Parent, sit like a lady. Me,